Yes. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Carnegie Studios. I'm Chris, and today I want to take you guys behind the scenes in my growth journey as a producer. So last year I started making more beats more consistently, and one of the things I focused on in terms of genres was lo-fi, and it was decent, but I want to get better. And so this is part one of a series of me getting my sound to a point where it's acceptable or I like it, essentially. So this time around, we're focusing on drums. I'm going to recreate 2 drum patterns and we're going to dive into it. It's just going to be some patterns, a loop, and that's that. I might add some keys to it if I'm feeling it low key, but that's all. So let's get right into it. One thing I forgot to mention before we jump right in. One thing I forgot to mention in doing my research on lo-fi drum patterns specifically, I landed on this video by Lander. I guess that's the name of it. But it's about some lo-fi grooves, 10 must-know lo-fi grooves essentially, or lo-fi patterns. And I really like 2 of them, the J Dilla type pattern and the ABAC. So I'll be taking inspiration from that to recreate that. So if you want to check that video out for reference, it'll be in the description, but here it is too. All right, so we are in Ableton. Let me delete this MIDI track. Delete this other MIDI track. We will be using audio samples. All right. Let's look for my plugins. Samples. We'll do a kick first. Kick. Ooh. I think this one's it. The first drum groove we're doing is the J Dilla drum groove. I really like that. All right. I digress. All right. 1 and the 4. Let's try this. 3. Almost. One more time. Sheesh, BPM too high. We'll do 80 BPM. That's it right there. That's the groove. Let me duplicate this. We'll do 12 bars. Cool. Now I want to find, well, actually, first things first, let me loop this. Let's do this, Command L to bring it live. All right, snare. Actually, I'll find hi-hat. Look for a vinyl. I think I might have found it. Okay, no. I'm not gonna mess it up. Let me add an audio track underneath this before I forget, because I want the snare in the middle for some odd reason. All right, so back to it. Hi-hat. Don't disappoint. I know this is gonna be too fast. Oh. First try? Bet. Cool. All right, next we've got snare. I'm gonna keep going on this vinyl vibe. I like that. Vinyl 12. Let me listen to that again. It's not bad, but I changed my mind. We'll do this. All right. Nice. All right. Right off the bat, the hi-hat is still too high for my liking. Bring the volume down here. That's better. Bring the snare down just a tad. The kick. Yeah, not too bad. Not too shabby. All right, so next, I learned this trick. You click this button right here, and this is supposed to take it off timing just a tad so you can add a little bit of that groove. You do that to the hi-hat. Oh yeah. Yeah, okay. See, that slight delay. Oh. Okay, a little bit better, a little bit better. I think that's it. Drum pattern number 1 complete. I know I said I wasn't gonna add anything to it, but I low-key want to add some keys to it. I'm gonna do it. Soft piano. Oh, soft piano. You've never failed me. All right, let's just vibe for a sec. See what this brings. Okay. I'm just gonna add keys and then we'll go right to the next one, I promise. That was cold. Yeah. I like, all right, let me say this. I have drum loop number 1 in the books. So really all I did was this. I added my drums, found a drum pattern that I liked through the video, added the drums, and I added the slight delay to it, and I adjusted the volume, not even touching EQ. And I kind of like what I sound like right now. For now, I'm gonna do more research and I'm gonna dive in to really lock it in, but so far I like what I have and I like what I hear. All right, on to the next. It's gonna be an ABAC pattern, nothing crazy. So I'm gonna keep the hi-hats the same as what I did last time. Snare's gonna stay on 2 and 4, but the kick is what's gonna change. We'll put the kick on 1 and 3, and then work the magic. Let's see what this sounds like. I lied. The kick will not go on 1 and 3. That did not sound right. There we go. Yep. We got it now. We'll duplicate this. Like how you sound already. All right, and we're just gonna duplicate the snare again on the 2 and the 4. Everything sounds so mechanical right now. Robotic. Uh-oh. Did y'all hear that? There. It's not supposed to be there. Ew. Messed it up. We'll copy this bar and duplicate the bar. I wonder what I did. I'll see when I look back on it. Same thing. I'm going to delay this by about, we'll add that numerology. No, we'll add that number in, and then I'll put this at about a 5. We'll do 15 for this. Let's see what's added. Not bad, not bad. For some reason, I feel like the snare is too loud. Okay, not bad at all. BPM stayed at 80. Let's make it 85. See what that does. Nope, not at all. 75. See what that does. 78. Okay. There you have it, folks. Those 2 drum loops. I want to add keys to this again. I want to add keys to this track because I have a feeling I might just cook something up. This is it. All right. See if I can get it in one try. Oh, I ended right before. Whatever. But that's a vibe. Oh, that's easy. I just threw some RC20 on there. I had a preset. Yes. And there you have it, folks. 2 drum patterns that I've locked in, and I added keys to it too. I'd say it's a good day's worth of work. I'm going to be exploring more drum patterns and more videos. Obviously, there's more to just drums and the keys to any song in general. But this is a great start. I'm proud of the work I've done. So there you have it, folks. Please like and subscribe, and feel free to comment down below. What'd you like to see? Thanks, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.